What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I have a Canadian dividend stock that's hot right now. Many people are discussing this on Twitter. It's less than $10. So I'll go over the pros and cons of it. And let me know what you think at the end of this video. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. I'll tell you what I plan on doing at the end of this video. Smash that like button. Let's check this stock out right now. That stock is Algonquin Power and Utilities Corp. Hopefully I said that right. So its previous close was 11.51, sitting at 9.30. Now, it was doing pretty well against the S&P, and it was actually 16.46, and it dropped down to 9.30. Previous close was 11.51, like I said. Opened up with 10.47. Right here, the dividend yield is 7.78%. PE ratio is 31. So this is a conglomerate. We'll go over these guys real quick. So as a conglomerate, they provide regulated water, electricity, and natural gas utility services to over 1 million customer connections, primarily in North America, and our growing portfolio of clean, renewable wind, solar, and hydro and thermal power generation facilities represents over 4 gigawatts of renewables in operation and under construction. We are supported by more than 3,400 skilled and motivated employees who work within our regulated services and renewable energy departments. So, through our Regulated Services Corp, we operated a diverse portfolio of rate-regulated electric, natural gas, water, and wastewater collection utility systems and transmission operations, which collectively serve the needs of over 1 million, like they said before. So look at this. They're in 13 U.S. states, 1 Canadian province, Bermuda, and Chile. 10.5 billion in regulated utility assets, 228,000 additional anticipated connections, and greater than 1 million customer connections. So, looking at these guys, there's a few things we need to look into a little bit more. So, the Renewable Energy Group owns and operates a diversified portfolio of non-regulated, renewable, and clean power generation assets located across Canada and the United States. Diversified fleet of hydroelectric, wind, solar, and thermal facilities have a combined gross generating capacity of approximately 2.3 gigawatts, with approximately 82% of electrical output is sold to long-term contractual agreements that have a production weighted average remaining contract life of approximately 12 years. So 41 renewable and clean energy facilities, 2.3 gigawatts of gross installed capacity, net generating capacity and investments, 6.1 billion in non-regulated power generation assets. So looking right here, their annual report also includes their 44.2% investment of Atlantica Yield PLC's wind and solar assets. So being a conglomerate, they love to suck things up. So the one thing that's we need to look into with these guys is what is going on financially. So financially, we need to look into these guys because conglomerates, you got to be careful. One of the big ones with there's some of them that are high yield dividend stocks that appear to be yield traps. IEP is one that I kind of avoid because of revenue issues. So you have to be very careful with these guys and really understand what they're about, what they invest in. And these guys are well diversified. They're focused on power and utilities. So IEP is something that is not very not specific like these guys. So that's one thing that's going against IEP versus these guys, versus AQN. Now let's look at a few more things. So here's one thing. This is in millions US dollars. 2015 it was 805, 2016 it was 827, 2017 it was 1,521, 2018 1,648, 2019 1,626, 2020 1,676. So 626 to 676, that looks good. 2021, 2,285. So a huge increase in revenue from 2015 to 2021. So let's check out 2022 right now. So here's the thing that raises a few red flags with these guys, and this is why this is not financial advice for entertainment purposes only, disclaimer in the description, and you have to do your due diligence. So why are these guys a high yield dividend stock, high yield Canadian dividend stock? And Canadian dividend stocks are usually a little bit higher than American stocks, especially the bank stocks. So their debt, their long-term debt in 2019 was 3.707 billion, which is an increase from 2018. Then in 2020, it was 4.399 billion, which is an 18.66 increase from 2019. Then their debt in 2021 was 5.85 billion, which is a 33.11% increase from 2020. And then their fourth quarter, the quarter ending in June 30th, 2022 was 7.23 billion, which is a 19.12% increase. And the most recent one I'll go over, with the recent announcement, these guys, AQN, has 7.54 billion of debt, so it's up from 6.71 billion. So debt is a big issue, and this is why, again, you have to do your due diligence. This is why you have to be careful. Now, these guys are a conglomerate. They suck things up. They will suck up companies and then generate a lot of profit. So these guys are very specific versus IEP. They're more diversified within their, if you want to call it a niche, or their target, which is power and utilities, versus IEP. So you have to be extremely careful with conglomerates. I'm telling you right now, because they're high yield dividend stocks, there's debt, and there always is a risk of a dividend cut. But they are $9 right now. Of course, being a U.S. dividend investor, you have to worry about Canadian tax. That's just, a issue that I have with it. But I'm going to go over their dividend history, and this is why they're so attractive right now, and I couldn't say no to them. So I'm going to start with NASDAQ because they go all the way from 2014. So it went from 8 cents to 9 cents, then 2016, 10 cents, then 2017, 11 cents, then to 2018, 12 cents, then to 14 cents, and then 2020, 15 cents. Then 2021 at 17 cents, and then 2022 they're at 18 cents. So we're going to look at a few other things. So Zacks.com was at 2017. So I wanted to show you just the growth since 2014, according to NASDAQ. So the payout ratio on Zacks.com is 105%. Number of dividend increases in the last 5 years is 5. Annualized dividend growth in 5 years is 9.79%. So if you bought one share, you made 72 cents with a 7.78% dividend yield. So in conclusion, I did buy these guys. There is a huge risk with conglomerates. There's a lot of debt. These guys are a pretty strong company. Their revenue has gone up, which is very attractive. Now, being a U.S. dividend investor, we have to worry about the Canadian tax. I own these guys, and I'm also own Enbridge. These guys are very strong companies right now, but again, Enbridge is a little bit stronger. But the thing that we have to worry about with these guys is the debt. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. This is Darth Dividend. You guys have a good one, and I will have a video for you tomorrow. Take care.